What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we arrived here in Hearthome City and explored about half the city. We took a look at the Poffin House, the Pokemon Fan Club, and we also went inside the church, which is just more of an atmospheric place. There's not really anything going on in there at the moment. Now, we're going to be exploring the rest of Hearthome today, but I do want to apologize for that last episode. As you probably remember, the back half of it was pretty messy. I had to edit out some things and post-commentate over most of it to explain certain things that went down, and this is just a time to mostly remind myself, but also remind you guys that this is supposed to be a casual playthrough, and every single time I get caught up trying to explain mechanics that I just do it out of habit, because that's what my Let's Plays have always been. Whenever I try to go in depth on certain things, if it's not a blind Let's Play, and try to at least have a coherent explanation made up in some way over every single mechanic I come across, especially in Pokemon games. But I have to remind myself that I'm pretty much through all of the Pokemon games that I know the most about, the ones that I can literally probably create a guide of out of thin air just off the top of my head. Like, I could sit down at a desk and write a step-by-step guide through the entire game for all the games that we've covered up to this point. But all the ones after this, Platinum included, no, that is not the case at all. I am much more sort of just wandering through this, and I need to remind myself of that, because I keep derailing these episodes by doing that, and I need to stop doing that. So this is the time to reset, to sort of take stock, to be like, okay, let's kind of half start over, you know, how many episodes into this Let's Play at this point, and let's just take it easy, okay? Let's just take it easy. I got to stop pressuring myself into grabbing every single item, into going over every single mechanic. We are going to do a brief explanation of Super Contest today, but not a demonstration. We're just going to go over it really quickly. Let's try to explore the rest of Hearthome and even get started on the gym today, but probably not finish it. Okay, first things first, we're heading on to this house next to the Pokemon Center. Hiya! Oh, you're a trainer. That means you're using Pokemon boxes. I love meeting end users. Oh, what's up? Why that astonished look? Oh, right, sorry, there I go running my mouth again. My name's Bebe. You know the PC Pokemon boxes? I'm the system admin. I know this is out of the blue, but do you want a Pokemon named Eevee? Alright, game is giving us an opportunity right now, if we wanted to say no, so we can save to then soft reset for the Eevee we want. This is incredibly crucial that you do this, because either one, you won't get the nature you want, or two, and probably more importantly, it's not going to be a female. And given that this is the only Eevee you'll get for free, and the only other way to get Eevee is with Ditto, which we do not have access to, I would highly recommend right here soft resetting until you get yourself a female Eevee. That way you can have more Eevee later on down the road, given how many evolutions there are. Now, I think if I say yes, she's going to not let me have it anyway. Yeah, because my party's full. So let me go and drop Bucky off in the PC for just a second to pick this Eevee up. I'm really sad, though, that I'm not going to be able to care about this Eevee at all, because I won't be using one on my team this time. I already said at the beginning of the Let's Play, Glaceon is one of the Pokemon that I always use when I play through this, so it is immediately stricken from possibility. And I can't use Leafeon as much as I kind of want to, because I'm already using a grass type on my team in Helena, so we're just going to have to say no to that and just go and see whatever Eevee she gives us. But it sucks, because I really do like using Eevee. I've talked about this in the past. I love evolutions. I've always been a fan of them, and I know that's cliche. I know they're extremely popular, but I've been a big fan of this Pokemon and all of its evolutions ever since Gen 1, and always had one on my team no matter what I did. And it kind of pains me not to use it one, but you know what? This is probably going to be one of the last ever Pokemon Let's Plays that I do where I won't have one on my team. So, because I have a lot of ideas for the future. I might even be bringing back the Evolutions only run at some point in the future. But let's take a look at our Eevee really quickly just before I deposit it in the box. We'll swap it out for Bucky here. So we can go down. It is a male, like I thought it would be. And it has impish nature, which is no, not ideal, because I believe that lowers special attack, which is not what you want. So we'll just shift you for Bucky and then stick you back in our party, and there we go. Yeah, after using Flareon in my Leaf Green playthrough, and after using Evolutions only in my Soul Silver playthrough, and 2 Evolutions actually in the Legends Arceus playthrough, although I didn't use any in Emerald or Pokemon White, it's a little weird going once again without using one. I'm actually 50-50, which is not typical for me. I generally use Evolutions a lot more than that, so we'll definitely be breaking that rule in the future. But yeah. Not this time. All right, let's talk to you really quickly because you notice we can't go into the gym. Hey there, how's it going, trainer? You being here tells me you're going to challenge the gym leader. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's impossible. You're questioning why, and the answer is she's not here. Not to worry, though. We know she's at the contest hall. Come back another time, okay? I'll be waiting right here. So let's head over to the contest hall. We wanted to go there first so that I could basically explain why she's here, but this is the place. Pokemon Contest Hall calling all enthusiasts. Let's go inside. What? Is Mom? What are you doing here? Oh, my hero. Oh, hi, Dawn. Wait, no. Really? Johanna is your mom? So you might be a contest star? Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Dawn about contests. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this accessory. And we got glitter powder. Cool. Put the glitter powder in the fashion case. Put that accessory on your Pokemon before a contest. It will lend a nice touch of sophistication and glamour. I'm a contest judge, so come join us for a different kind of fun. If you're unsure of yourself, we also offer practice sessions. Okay, Johanna, I'll see you. Mom, what are you doing here? Were you surprised to see me, Dawn? I got bored, so I came out to Hearthome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear, but are you serious about entering contests? Well, you can't be dressed that way. When your Pokemon is all dressed up, you can't be dressed your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour. And we got a dress. All right. I'm sure it will look good on you after all. I chose it. Go enjoy the contest, honey. Contest will give you a different look at the many charms of Pokemon. It should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now. Okay, let me give a brief overview of this really quickly. And by the way, that right there makes her like the best mom of any protagonist in the entire series because, wow, a mom who actually like does something and has a backstory where she was possibly a contest star in the past. That's way above all the other moms who just sit in the kitchen, sometimes hold our money and give us running shoes. Anyway, let's go over contests real quick. I'm going to make this brief, very brief. If you caught my contest video on Pokemon Emerald, that is a much more in-depth explanation of how the contest system works. Now, super contests in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are a little bit more in-depth. There's actually 3 phases to the contests this time around. The first phase is kind of like, sort of like the first phase in Gen 3, where you just get the appeals. It's basically just the condition of your Pokemon, how much they're spec'd into a specific stat. But this is also combined with the dress-up, so the amount of accessories and the types of accessories you put in your Pokemon to match their specific style. So you'll get points based on that in the first phase. The second phase is entirely new. It's basically a dance competition. It's essentially Simon Says. You just have to hit the buttons in the correct order after they are put in place. And the harder the difficulty you go, I think the hardest difficulty has more inputs you have to memorize. But aside from that, you just need to hit the inputs correctly and dance correctly to win. The third and final phase is the appeals phase. It's the exact same as, it's called the acting phase in this game, but it's the appeals phase in Gen 3, where it's basically just... it's the exact same mechanics where you have them all going in a row and they're using different moves to disrupt each other because moves have different effects in contests than they do in battles. Once all that comes together, then the judging comes through and you see if you've won the contest. Very simple. Like I said, we're not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be doing a demonstration. We're just going to talk about that, move on. Contests are cool. They're great and all, but I really do not want to dedicate hours of my life and even more time, because I don't have a cheat code Pokemon this time, even more time to building up an entire team of Pokemon who specialize in each category while also doing berry farming to get Poffins and all that crap. Not doing it this time. We're just going to move on and talk to you because it's the main reason I'm here. Yes, I beg your pardon. We contests are here. You are here for. I hope you very much you enjoy them. Incidentally, Fantina, the gym leader of Hearthome, is also a contestant. She is, how do you say, très fantastique. Fantina being myself, of course. Let me see. You also seem to be très strong. Enfin, so it shall be. I wait for you at the gym. Please forgive my French pronunciation. I know it's bad. I think you can actually like go back here and like see a contest in action, if I'm not mistaken, or at least like the contest stage and stuff like that, and talk to people about contests. But aside from that, not really anything else I want to talk about here. I don't remember if anyone actually gives us. I think we might get some like accessories here from someone too. But I could be wrong about that as well. Doesn't really matter. Let's get out of here. We are done with the super contest. We have one more place to check out before we head on into the gym. So let's head on over this way first. And this is Amity Square. Now, Amity Square is a place where you can walk around with quote-unquote cute Pokemon. Cute Pokemon, in this game's eyes, is basically just unevolved Pokemon, starters, and evolutions. And that's it. In Amity Square, you may go for a stroll with a cute Pokemon. Would you like to go for a stroll with your era? Sure. Okay, Drifloon counts because she's unevolved. So, yeah, if you want to bring in like a fully evolved Pokemon that you like, sorry, they don't count as cute because this game is racist. For instance, that Pikachu over there would not be able to walk around with its trainer if it were a Raichu, which I think is bullcrap because Raichu is adorable, but this game doesn't seem to think so, and it makes me sad. Yeah, really weird constitutions, but as long as you have your starter, you're still going to be able to walk around Amity Square no problem. That's really the only thing that's going to bar you from entering here, and you're probably going to have your starter on you. Now, there is a few items I want to grab. I'm grabbing those two first because they are on this side. Let me just take a look around really quickly. There's one person, though, that you want to talk to while you're here. Okay, they're over there. Okay, so yeah, we can only access them from the east side of Amity Square. So let's head out, and we're going to go through the opposite gate, which is over behind the Pokemon Gym. And there's a couple more items I want to get, and then, well, technically 3 items that I want to get that are over there. One of which is a repeatable item and completely random. The other 2 are items I can pick up off the ground, like those TMs. So back over this way, and we'll just, again, I like how Torchic is on the sign, even though you can't get Torchic in this game. I mean, I think you can from completing the Pokedex, but yeah, you're not going to be getting one anytime soon. All right, let's go up here, and okay, I'm going to go straight through this one first, because this is going to give us our first item, and the most important item, the one I'm mainly here for, which is this. The Amulet Coin. There it is, the held item that gives you double the money if the Pokemon holding it participates in battle. But now, there's actually something else about these little buildings. Did you know that if you walk into them, like this, you don't actually have to keep going straight. You can go left or right, and that will actually warp you a different direction. Now, this guy right here, the guy who does not have a Pokemon with him, he is actually the janitor here. Hello, how do you do? I love this park. That's why I try to keep it neat and tidy. I don't mind the cleaning at all, and I find all sorts of items doing so. It's quite fun, even exciting. Oh, I know. Do you know the item Nomelberry? I found some. Would you like them? So he'll give you either accessories or berries. Accessories he'll give you 1 of. Berries he will give you 5 of, and at least as far as I know. And you can get a different random thing every single day. But he'll always be in a different spot, so you kind of have to track him down, which can be a little bit tricky. Now, on this longer loading screen, okay, that tells us we're in the right spot. This is going to take us to the last item, which is the Spooky Plate. Can you tell, based on my knowledge of all of this, that I have already recorded this before? Yeah, I've tried recording this episode like 4 times now, and this is another reason why I need to remember to just take it easy going through this Let's Play and not try to be so in-depth, even though I'm doing exactly that in this episode. I promise I'll stop. I promise I will. But I did want to make sure that I collected absolutely everything going through there. Okay, I'm going to do a couple things here. First things first, we're going to put that Amulet Coin on Geist, because Geist is actually going to be useful in this upcoming gym. This is going to be a weird gym, actually, to go through. I might struggle with it quite a bit. And I'm actually going to take the experience share. Well, actually, hold on. How close are you to a level up here? No, I'll just take it off you. We're going to take the experience share off of Gong Gong because Gong Gong is not going to do anything in this upcoming gym. But let's head on inside. We can also take a look at the sign. Hearthome City Pokemon Gym Leader Fantina, the alluring soulful dancer. Well, that doesn't tell us anything about the Pokemon we'll fight in here. Maybe this guy will. Hey there, how's it going, Champ-to-Be? This gym is some kind of wicked. What's wicked about it? I'll tell you. First, it's pitch black. Oh, no worries, though. I have a flashlight right here for you. Also, there are the usual gym trainers. They have flashlights, too. If you cast a light on one or they catch you in the light, the battle's on. Okay, now this is really important. It's about the tiles on the floor. First, find the one blue tile in the room and memorize the mark on it. Next, head for the red door with the same mark on it. Advance through the correct red doors to reach the gym's leader. If you choose a wrong red door, you get sent back here. Very, very simple. All right, let's head on through the door and let's go over this. So there you got one small room and one big room and then the gym leader. Let's go and actually get ourselves deliberately caught in 2 battles, which will be all we'll do in this episode. We'll worry about finishing the gym in the next one and also the second room probably in the next one as well. All right, youngster Donnie. I'm going to start off with a Ghastly here. And I have Era out in front because I want her to actually get a fair bit of experience. It sucks because these are all... so it's all ghost types in here. And the problem is that my only Pokemon strong against ghost types are ghost types, which are weak to ghost types. So that's going to make things a little bit tricky in here. So I'll do my best, but it's not going to be easy, especially because Geist literally doesn't even have ghost moves. So that's a problem. Although there are Drifloon around in here, and that is a perfect opportunity for me to use Thundershock. Now, I'm also just 2 levels away from replacing Thundershock with an even better electric move, and I really want to focus on getting Geist some experience so that I can get that. In fact, I might just get Geist to level 21 and then just instantly use a rare... a rare candy. I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. But we're going to get some extra monies out of this and get some nice experience. And I'm trying not to share with Gongon just yet. I'll worry about that once we head to the next route. And then it'll actually be able to kind of just sort of do its own thing later. There we go. All right, level 21. Not bad. Should I use the rare candy now? No, I think I'll save it. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so immediately over here, we got our blue square. Well, it is the square. Yeah, that's the shape. So now we know which door we have to go through, which is the middle one. The position and the shape of the blue panel is randomized. What doors constitute what shape is not randomized. So those doors are always going to be the same orientation every time you go through here. Okay, let's use Astonish since we are faster, and it would be nice if we could get a flinch here. That was a lot of damage. Holy crap. And Pain Split, which is not what I wanted to see after the fact because that allows it to swap HPs with us. It literally halves both. Really? That doesn't do anything when we've already used Pain Split, you dork. You dingus. But Pain Split's going to be really annoying here. I'm going to hope that I'm going second here. Yep, as it uses Pain Split again, and then we're going to hope that Payback knocks this sucker out. Because we have so much HP, more than the opponent we're going up against, Pain Split's actually quite brutal. But if we can just straight up knock it out, we'll be fine. There we go. So I will definitely use a Super Potion after that. And we're almost at level 25 with Era, which is great. Okay, I'm going to use a Super Potion rather than leaving the place. But as I use the Super Potion, I'm going to call this one an episode, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we will finish off this gym, beat Fantina, even though I don't really have a plan of action for doing so because my team is not super well equipped to fight ghost types. Hopefully, it won't be too painful. Thank you all so very much for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.